Multi-layer roofing paint can be by green, blue, tile red, and Harris red color roofing paint. This can be by between 1,440 rupees to 420 rupees. Next slide. Then we can see nipple roofing paint. Nipple roofing paint can be by green, blue, tile red, and Horace red color roofing paint. These can be buy between 1,340 rupees to 22,800 rupees. My part is over. Thank you for you giving me this opportunity. Over to Maheshi to explain our conclusion. Maheshi.
Thank you, Chatrika. This is the end of our presentation. So I think you all got some ideas about quality, prices, and other information of some missing items. These all are collected through our field visit. Finally, I would like to thank all of my colleagues for their hard work, and also thank you to the lecturers for giving such opportunity to us to gather more knowledge. Thank you again. Have a wonderful day.
Okay, can you go to the previous slide? I just need to confirm your name.
Oh, okay, sir, wait.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Shall we start next, sir?
I don't know you guys. You are the first one. I don't know whether I heard that Sanjida also having this connection issue. So it's your choice to give your colleagues, discuss with your colleagues and start. I'm not going to decide. Right? So out of in here, is it a so how many of you have presented?
So everyone participate to the presentation.
So 9 participants there.
9 participants. I think so. Yes, sir.
Okay. So you have done a good presentation. It's almost covered all the aspects in roof materials and all. So yeah, well done. So can we have the next group?
Thank you, sir.
Excuse me, sir. මේ අපේ ගරුප් එක දෙකේ පලවෙනි එක ඒ වුණට මේ අපේ ගරුප් එක ගොඩක් ළමයින්ගේ මේ කනෙක්ෂන් ඉසු වෙලාස ගොඩක් තමයි නෑ 10න් දැන් 4ක් විතර ඉන්නේ ගොඩක් අයට සිග්නල් නෑ අපිස කලින් මේ ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරද්දි නම් මේ රෙකෝඩ් එකක් දාගත්තා මේ ඒක අපි දැම්මට කමක් නැද්ද සර්?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
හරි සර්. Thank you sir.
සර් ඒකේ මේ
Sir, shall we start?
Are the one that who give that record or you are going to present it now?
Yeah, sir.
Okay. Continue.
Yeah, okay, sir. So, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to do the presentation about the paint that the material that we used in order to apply the fall. So under the building construction theory, we are allocated to do the one materials in order to build a house. So in that case, we found the paint in order to build a house. Let's focus about our okay, these are our group members. There are 10 people in our group and they are CPN numbers. Then let's focus about the title or the theme that we are going to do today is the material of the paint which is used to build the house. So these are the pictures that we can see in this slide, and this has been collected in the Navela. There are various shops. So here we can see the multi-like and the Nippon paints. So these paints are very famous paint in Sri Lanka. So the people, they are willing to buy this kind of paints in nowadays. But in then now let's focus about the okay, these are the table of the contents that today we are gonna do. So according to these schedule and these names that today we are going to do our presentation. Firstly, I'm going to do the introductions. Then let's focus about the introduction. This is the introductions part. So let's give the brief introduction. So when you hear the word of the paint, what's the first thing coming in your mind? So some people are think that paint is just a color or the dress that they are wearing or a color of the vehicle. But actually, the definition of the paint is it's a liquid or it is a substance. We use this paint in order to build a house. So in that case, and here we can see the floor paint and the glues and emulsions and multi-like paints. So these paints has been collected in the novel. So let's focus about the advantages of using of this paint. So when we apply these paints and these paints, it's give a cleans and it's a refresh also to our home. And also this paint, it's protect the walls and it gives the thickness, and also it minimize the dust and the dirty, and really it's keep a beautiful. So let's focus and another point that if we apply more paints, the value of our house will be increase in you mean the near future. So let's the disadvantages and disadvantages is like it take more time to consume. So it can be like cracked. So what we have to do, we have to need to paint the again. So but in these crisis situations, the price of the every paint has been increased due to various reasons because of the inflation. So the people, they don't have enough money to buy that kind of the paint because of the increasing of the price in nowadays. And also another things that in nowadays people, when they are going to trying to apply a paint, but they have to they have to just protect their hands and they have to protect their various stress also. Then now we shall move about the wall paint. So now I warmly welcome Isuri to give a brief introductions about the wall paint and the filler. Isuri, over to you.
Thank you, Mohan. Today I am going to present about the wall paint and filler. Wall paint in a picture or design painted either directly on plastered walls and ceiling or canvas, paper or some other material that is attached to an architectural surface. The most common techniques of wall painting are fresco, distemper, temper, encasting and oil painting. Now we will move on next slide. Filler. Ignoring the home brand rubbish sold in substores, the most economical filler has been followed by gypsum is full with wholesale trade filler the most expensive. Now I would like to hand over the presentation to my friend Sasintu.
Sasindu, are you there? Yes, sir. Sasindu lost his internet power connection, sir. So shall I take his part, sir, instead of him?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So let's focus his part. His part is the emulsion paint. The emulsion is paint is the one kind of the paint. Let's focus about the definition of this paint. In nowadays in Sri Lanka, there are variety of leaders that we can see this emulsion paint. Here we can see the photos of the emulsion paint. So there are various liters available, 11 liter and the 4 liter, 10 liter and 20 liter. But in 20 liter paints in nowadays 55,850 rupees. And also this kind of paint is much like premium chains emulsion. Is an interior paint especially formulated to give you interiors a stunning or a long lasting and rich scenes appearance. So let's focus about the another slide. Another one is the waterproof paints. So these waterproof paints really it's remove the how to say remove all and the flaking paint from the surface to be painted. So surface should be clean and free of direct and its grasses. So now let's focus about the next presenter. I warmly welcome Dilanga to give brief introduction about the floor paint. Along with that, okay, Dilanga, over to you.
Thank you, Mahanama. I am going to discuss flow paint, creating abstract that can be incredibly fun, but it can also very challenging. Most people start buying some specialized, putting a brush to canvas and hoping for the best. Experiment is so important. The understanding of color, composition, negative space, and contrast. Okay, I'm going to next slide. Okay, next slide. Mahanam.
Yeah, Dilanga, I
Thank
share.
you.
Okay, thank you.
Nippon kids all in on paint, especially this paint made for kids, size 1 liter, 4 liter. Coverage for liter 150 to 180 square feet. Easy wash paint, the premium washable interior wall paint allows to wash off dirt and stain easy more electric than ever. Easy wash allows you to freely express. You self 1 liter 3000 equal. Thank you. Continue next part. I invite to my friend Sasanka.
Thank you, Dilanga. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today now I am going to cover wood paint. What is wood paint? Wood paint a type of a paint and product created and formulated in various colors, compound, substance and formula. Suitable for use on a variety of wood and with the ability to coat the wood and last for several years, as intended and described in the product description and formulation. Next slide. The wood plain gloss enameled. Multi-layer gloss enameled is a powerful gloss, highly reflective paint with better registered and excellent water resistance. It's used for wood. The size are the 200 milliliter, 500 milliliter, 1 liter and 4 liter. The price of the 1 liter 3,720 rupees. In coverage per liter 16 to 80 square meter, depending on the surface. Next slide. The next focus about the wood station premium, recommended for both interior and exterior use. Use ideal for furniture, kitchen, cupboards, wall panels, doors and windows. 1 liter coverage 150 square feet. 2 to 3 coats as per the requirement. The next slide. The next one is varnish. Varnish used for the wood. There are two types of the varnish. One is a color varnish and natural varnish. The picture of the varnish, we can see this slide, which has been collected the novel. My part is over. Now I according to invite Ashan to cover the next part. Ashan, over to you.
Ashan, are you there? Sir, could you please give the permission to take over his part also?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, thank you, sir. So let's focus about the anti-corrosive paint. So anti-corrosive is a chemical compound that when added to a liquid or a gas decrease the corrosion rate of the material, typically a metal or an alloy that meets the fluid. The effectiveness of a corrosion inhibitor depends in fluid composition, quantity of the water and flow regime. So actually, sir, we didn't get this photo in the novel. I just got this photo in from the Google, sir. So let's focus about the another one is the thinner. And this photo of thinner also we didn't collect it from novel. I got this photo from the Google, sir. So thinning agents are also used to remove oil paint from the brushes and other surfaces. So oil-based pigments and need thinner more often than any other type. So as oil and the water do not mix, so you will need a thinner to remove the oil from the surface, painting the supplies and even your skin. So lastly, thinner is also used in paint that has been left open. So now I warmly welcome Tharani to give to continue the remaining parts. Tharani, over to you.
Thank you, Maharama. Today now I'm going to talk about the paint equipment that we are using day to day. In this slide, we can see 7 jobs. So in these 7 jobs, people are choose different kind of equipments. We shall focus on professional painting tools, then house painting equipments, and commercial painting supplies, interior painting tools for walls, exterior house painting tools for walls, fence painting tools. Last one is tools for prep work. Next slide. First, we shall focus on professional painting tools list. These are tape measure, paint spray, painter's tape, hand mask. These are the pictures which are collected from novel. Next slide. Another one is house painting equipment list. These are ladder, angle brushes, rollers, paint scraper, drop cloths. Next slide. Next one is commercial painting supply list. These are sandpaper, large bucket, pressure washer, industrial primer, ladders and scaffolding. Next slide. Another one is interior painting tools for walls. These are roller, small paintbrush, drop cloths, painter's tape, screwdriver. Next slide. Next one is exterior house painting tools for walls. These are ladders, pressure washer, exterior paints, paint spray, rolls and expansion board. Next slide. Other one is fence painting tools for list. We can use paint scraper, wood filler, fence cleaner, fence stain, scraper. Last one is tool for prep work. These are filler, parching knife, sandpaper, drywall tape knife, brush and roller cleaner. My part is over. I would like to invite Deepan to continue our presentation.
So let's focus about the prices of Sri Lanka is paint materials. Just I have collected this information from the Google. So here we can see the before the crisis, the price of the every materials of the paint, and during the crisis. So here we can see there's a massive increase of the every prices of the paints because of the inflation. Inflation is the perceived increase of the every commodities item. And here we can see the government imposed the tax. It increased the every price of the paint items because there is a lack of diesels. They could not able to transfer the district from paint this district to district. So that's why there are huge increase the prices of the price of paint before the crisis, and this one is the during the crisis, and that which has been collected from the Google. So let's focus about the another one is these are the photos that we collected in the Novelum. So I just share this screen because of to verify these photos. So what kind of photos here we can see Nippon paint and the multi-like paint, and what kind of brushes and what kind of liquid or surface that we use in order to build up paint. So let's focus another one is, and here we can see another one is before we go through the paint. So what we have to do, we have to go through these these are the sample of the paint. So we just go through the sample of paint. We ask to the shop owner about this paint material and the liter of the paint. So after that, then we can go through the paint materials. So the basic idea of this slide is when we go through the paint physically, we just go through this go through the sample of these card. Then after we verify that, then we can go through the paint. So focus about the next slide is so far we have done. So this is our conclusion. So we really abolish. There are many students, they could not able to participate these just 3 students, they could not able to participate because of they lost the internet connection and the power connection also. So but they help to us to come to Novelet to collect the information. So just go through the outline of these what we have studied from these field work is it's really helped to, because in the near future when we are going to build a house or when we are going to choose any kind of the paint is which will be really help to you, what kind of paint that we have to use, and what when we purchase the paint, what are the factors that we have to more consider. So those things that we have studied. So focus about the conclusion is we hope that you find this useful variety of painting ideas which are using to nowadays people all over the world. So above all, look, study and ensure that those who view your paint see how you enjoy using paints. For painting is about from light and a color. So this is our end of our part. So we thank you all the friends and respected our lecturers Dr. Chameera and our tutorial staff to help to do this assignment successfully. Thank you, sir. Over to you.
Hey, Roshan, how many groups, how many members in your group?
Yeah, sir, there are 10 people in our group, sir. Just
So
I
only
go
4
through
of you has presented, right?
Yeah, sir. It's yeah, sir. Myself and Dilanka and Dilanga and Izuri.
Yeah, I have the CPNs, the ones who presented.
Sorry, sir. Could you tell me, please? I didn't get it.
Yeah, okay. So your presentation, you guys done a good job. But I would, it would more suitable if you have at more some of the real photos rather than just taking those some of these from internet. And the sum of facts that you have mentioned is not in the slides. I think it's you have in your own notes. So it's ideal that the sum of these main important facts that you should incorporate into slides. So then for the viewers, it would be a good insight, right? So overall, it's also a good presentation. So shall we move on to the other group?
So can we go next?
Can we share our video?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, since it's the video, we will give it to Sangeeta. Right?
Thank you, sir. So we are good afternoon, everyone. We are group number 3 from the master group 1. We did tile and bathroom fittings for our group project in the Navala field visit. So first to start off, we will discuss about tiles. So when you talk about tiles, there are three main qualities or types or grades of tiles. So you have the first grade tile, in which there are no damages, no defects, and it's in perfect balance. So one part of the tile is not thicker than the other, and it's very easy to install as well. Then you have the second grade tile, which has slight imperfections, maybe a scuff mark or maybe a little bit imbalanced. And then you have third grade tiles, which have more defects. So nobody purposely tries to make third grade tiles. It's the same raw material. It's just that while production is happening during the process, sometimes it's a little, the output might vary, and then you get third grade tiles. Normally they are not manufactured in Sri Lanka. And the price of it depends on the extent of the damage. When you talk about the purpose of tiles, normally for residential use, when people are buying for their houses, they use smaller tiles, normally 2x2. And in lighter colors as well. So white is very popular, especially for bathrooms. When you talk about commercial use, because it's normally a larger area, bigger building, they have bigger tiles, so 2x4 or 32x32-inch tiles, and it can be in dark colors as well to have that sort of polished, elegant look. Now I would like to invite Janit to continue the presentation. I think Janit is also having a current issue. So we do have a voice recording. Would it be okay if he played it?
So can you compile them all and send it to me then?
Yes, sir. They're all in the same PowerPoint file.
Yeah. Okay. So send it to then the other group as well now. The one who said they have the recording as well. So send it to then. Send it to my drive or my mail. So then I can get that. For how about the others?
The other, so sir, like you want to skip directly to the other next person?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's less than 1 minute, like we all timed it for 1 minute.
Sorry?
So his part is less than a minute, like the recording.
Yeah, okay. So
shall I play it or?
You mean it's in your the presentation?
Yeah, it's in the presentation.
Yeah, you can play it. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Sanjida. We can find Thank you, Sanjida. We can find different types of tile in the market. But in the current situation of the country, there is a limitation of imported tiles. As example of these different types, matte tiles, gloss tiles, double layer and full body or homogeneous tiles. Compared to other tiles, gloss tiles pose the highest level of stain resistance. And also we can see single layer tiles and double layer tiles produced in the market. It is in these pictures, tiles is available in many variety of colors, textures, sizes and materials like decorative, border tiles, rough tiles, Indian marble, China double layer and etc. The quality and gloss varies depending on the heating during the production of tile. While studying the market, it was found that only local products are available in Sri Lanka in current situation, like Roselle tiles and Lanka tiles. But normally the prices of local tiles and imported tiles are often the same. Sandun?
Thank you, Janit. There are three different price ranges of tiles depending on quality of tiles. The first grade 2x2 tiles prices starts at 2,700 rupees per tile. 6 months ago, first grade 2x2 tiles prices started at 2,200 rupees per tile. And the second grade 2x2 tiles prices start at 2,200 rupees per tile. And the third grade tiles are not made in Sri Lanka. The prices of those tiles depends on damages of tiles. Now I will hand over the presentation to Rashmi.
Thank you, Sandrun. Up to now, we know what are the tile types, their qualities, etc. Next, we can move on to the installation of mainly, there are two types of installations. First one is normal installation. In this method, we use cement and grout. And the other one is new method. In that method, there is an adhesive to install a tile on tile without maintenance. By using chemicals, tiles fade and lose their quality. So we can use tile cleaners for it. And these are the things on tile installation and maintenance. Next, I over to Kirtana. Thank you.
Thank you, Rashmi. Now I am going to present about sinks. Sinks have a standard size and shapes. Normally in our country, they can be found in full brass and ceramic. Also, there are so many types are available in Sri Lankan market, such as countertop, standing, freestanding, undertop, wall hung, corner. Commonly, bathroom sinks made from clay-based ceramic material such as Victoria's china, fire clay, and porcelain, because these materials are easy to clean. Other materials are metal sink. It include brass, copper, and stainless steel. This is durable choices for Sri Lankan people, and these significant component of the bathroom decorate. The other one is enameled coast sinks. These varieties are actually heavy, but it's made to last a lifetime. It's available in a variety of rich colors. Other one is glass sinks. Glass sinks are thick temper glasses. Also, Sri Lankan people curiosity to buy beautiful glass sinks. The last one is solid sinks. These are durable option and easy to clean for highly used bathroom. Also attractive option with some varieties. For an example, marble granite. In Sri Lanka, we can buy sinks in a local brand. They are Rochelle Comet and Basin Centivias, Lanka Tile, Photo Homets and Basin Centivias, and RSL. When we buy things, we need to consider available spaces, color fat hole option, water conservation. This is the key features are considered by Sri Lankan people. Now I am inviting Glary to describe our comments.
Thank you, Kirtana. There are 4 types of toilet pans and cistern arrangements, each with their own suitability for certain installations and environment. There is a standard size and shape for all the comets. There are foreign brand and local brands. Rochelle Comet, Basin Centuria are local brands. Kohler, Toto, Duravit, American Standards are the foreign brands. Water closet plays a vital role in the interior of any bathroom. Water closet is used as an abbreviation for toilets or washrooms these days. Electronic water closet, 2-piece toilets, wall-hung toilets, 1-piece toilets are the 4 types. These water closet comets are made in India and the price starts from 60,000 to 1 lakh. The normal water closet is the cheaper one and it starts from 25,000. Further, there are dual flush toilets. They have 2 flush button options, a half flush and a full flush. The half flush is used for liquid waste while we use the full flush for solid waste. One of the greatest benefits of a dual flush toilet is water efficiency. Their price is higher. Also, double cyclone flush toilets are the latest option on the market. There are small compact toilets designed to fit in small bathrooms. They are perfect to save space and great for tiny houses. So these are the different types of comets, and now I'm going to invite Sana to explain about the price details.
Thank you, Gilari. So as far as we saw in 2 slides, both comets and sinks are available in various prices. In this slide, as you can see, the normal water closet, which is back to wall, is the basic price is 65,000, and it can be expensive more than 1 lakh. And the cheaper one we used to get in the market now is up to 25,000, which is before the economic crisis. 1 unit normal comets also an Indian model, which is the price of 35,000, and it can be exceeded amount above 1 lakh. Normal commerce, which is are in the local brands such as Rochelle, they are available in the market at the price of 35,000, and the expensive prices, it's as I said before, it's more than 1 lakh and 2 lakh. We can get affordable prices, whatever our budget is. And for the Indian brands, it's usually we can get it up to 20,000, as it's the status from the before economic crisis. So they mentioned that they didn't got the new arrivals or new shipments of the commerce and things, so that they don't know the exact new prices of the after inflations. So the facts of the commerce and things are, the company always gives for the ceramic commerce 25 years warranty unexceptionally. For the plastic seat covers, they won't come with a warranty. If we have a damage or uh, anything, we have to replace it with a new one. And for the fitting set for the commerce, water splashes have a 5 years of warranty. uh, 5 years of warranty, and they also come with the uh, changeable one. So over to you, Sashindi.
Thank you, Sanjana. Let us now consider the doors. When picking a new bathroom door for your home, the first thing you should consider is what are bathroom doors made of. There are different types of doors suitable for this. Wooden doors, aluminum doors, PVC doors are the main doors. Wooden doors. Although wooden doors were used more in the past, they are less used nowadays. There are different types of wooden doors. Aluminum doors. Aluminum doors are the most used nowadays. The demand for aluminum doors is high because they are available at low cost. PVC doors. PVC doors can be identified as a new trend seen nowadays. Finally, there is no perfect door for a bathroom that suits everyone. It always comes down to personal preference. I invite Naveen to continue this presentation from here.
Thank you, Sasindi. So I have to talk about plumbing and fittings. So I'll take about fittings first. The first thing to talk about in bathroom fittings is showers. Showers can be bought standalone or as a part of the set with warranties up to 10 years. They depend on material and style. This full brass shower is 60,000 rupees and has a 5-year warranty. The modern shower is 55,000 rupees and has a 5-year warranty. And next slide. And then I'm going to talk about the plumbings. We usually use about 4 or 5 types of pipes for bathrooms. We use 2 half-inch pipes for sink and showers. We use 4-inch large pipe for the commode. And this way we use a 1/4-inch pipe for out of the sink. And now let's look at the prices of each of these pipes. Generally, the price of the 4-inch pipe is around 30,900 rupees, and the price of 1/4-inch pipe is 3,170 rupees, and the half-inch pipe is around 755 rupees. And mostly we use a Sloan pipe for this, and we also have hot water shower accessories for plumbing. I'm over to Kobishan presentation. Thank you.
The Kobishant is also having a connection issue, so we'll play his audio.
Okay.
Thank you, Naveen. Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to speak about bathroom mirror types and their prices. All our bathroom mirrors come with a different elegant look, which add extra beauty to space. Mirror size, shapes, can be changed in customer preferences. First, we have to look different types of mirrors. They are oval, round, square, rectangular, touchlight. Then we have to look their prices. Oval type of mirror 24-inch into 14-inch mirror price is 2000. Square shape mirror price is 3300. Rectangular frameless mirror large size price is 13450. Round frameless mirror large size price is 17,000. So these are some types of mirrors. I want to finish my presentation. Thank you.
So this is Prasad's part. He is unable to join as well. So I'm just going to cover his part. It's basically that there are other fittings as well. If you look at a bathroom, there's a lot of small details. So you can have taps. You basically have two main types of taps, plastic or nickel taps. You can also call it chrome plated. They are the metal looking taps. You also have small items like the soap holder, which is about 750 rupees. And toothbrush holders, obviously there's a lot of variation with styles and preference as well. That is actually it for our presentation. These are all our group members. I hope you learned something new. And we also really had educational experience with this field visit. If you do have any questions, we would be very glad to answer them. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it's good presentation, Sanjita. For the record now, so how many group now members are present here? 6?
Sir, so there were 3 people who were missing. That was Janit,
Prasad,
and Kobishant. Everyone else was here, sir, and gave a live presentation.
Vijay Sekar.
That's Naveen, sir.
So Dhananjay.
Vijay Sekar. Oh, sir, Sandun.
Dhananjay, it's me, Navi.
All right, Naveen. Sandun was here, right? Then Sandun, sir. There were 4 people who were not there.
Yeah. So for what Janit, the Dharanji is there, no? Right? What's your CPM? You need to mention your CPM in this. Otherwise,
So shall we put the name and the CPM on every slide? Each person did?
yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, sir, we can do that.
P.K. Vikramasinghe, H.G.A.I.C.K. Jayaratna, H.M.M.G.T.M.C. Herath, V.G.P. Sevandi, A.A. Jatushani, R.M.D.U. Ratnayaka, P.A.H.K. Vikramaratna, L.P.Y.T. Nitpina, K.U. Vijay Nayaka. Housing can be considered as one of the basic human needs. Architecture has also improved due to technological advancement and globalization. Architecture is at a very high level in the world when compared to the world of the past and present. A house is a single unit residential building. It may range in complexity from rudimentary hut to a complex structure of wood, monosoric concrete, or other material, outfitted with plumbing, electric and heating, ventilation and air conditioning system. Most conventional modern house will contain living room, dining room, bedroom, bathroom, and a kitchen or cooking area. Next, I invite to present Tarindu.
Thank you, Hashini. I am Tarindu. Building a house can be called a very complex task. That is, building a house is the final result made up of many small tasks. But here we are focusing on the elements for the kitchen and the bathroom. Compared to past, nowadays with the advancement of modern technology, many products have come into the market to make people's work easier. Let us consider here the kitchen and bathroom appliances used to make the task easier. Thank you. Next, I have invited Kavindi to continue the presentation.
Thank you, Taidu. These pantry cupboards are made of aluminium and are used to store spices, plates, mugs, etc. The price of 1 feet of this aluminium is around 6 lakhs. These are manufactured in Nittambur. I have to present the kitchen sink, tap and gas cooker. I have divided my topic into main part. There are type of sink, tap and gas cooker used for kitchen. There are different types of brands of sink we use for kitchen. There are glacier bag, crans, technology. Next, we consider what material we use. Made zinc accordingly, cast iron, stainless steel, copper, aluminium. And the most of zinc are import from China and price range 3,000 and 7,000 upward. We consider what materials used to make tap according to ABS, copper, cast iron, and the most of tap are imported from China and price range 2,000 upward. There are main type of kitchen faucet are the full down faucet, the full out of faucet, the single handle faucet, the separate spray faucet, the pot filter faucet. There are different types band of gas cooker. Gas cooker we can use kitchen. There are Pigum, Texum, Tyco, MMS. We consider what material used to make gas cooker. Accordingly, stain, bronze, copper, and the most of gas cooker are imported from China and Japan. And price range 5,000 upward. You can choose price. Next, I invite. Continue our presentation. අනේ හලෝ පැහැදිලි නැහැ මට මේ ළමයාගේ වචන.
Stop කරන්න stop.
Hello, is it all?
No, sir. One more video. Thank you, Prabodha. I am Chatura. I am going to present about bathroom items. We can identify the bathroom as one of the most important part of the house. Here we will discuss about the equipment is there. Here I will present about the commode. This is made by Sri Lanka. This materials is making from clay and then glass is applied to it. This price is 41 and 50 rupees. Next, there are two types of the sink. They are wall mount sink and wash basin stand sink. Both are made in Sri Lanka and both price is 22,000 rupees. This material is making from clay and then glaze is applied to it. Next item is bath tap. This is made by Sri Lanka. This price is 69,700 rupees. This material is ceramic. Thank you. Next, I invite to present about this. Next, I invite to Nishanka to continue our presentation.
Thank you, Chatura. I am Nishanka. Let's we look at the bathroom set. This is a part of the large cost of building a house. Firstly, let's we look at the hot water shower. We can identify different type of hot water shower. See first one. First one. This is 49,950 rupees. Product country is Australia. They are made of fiber and stainless steel. This type of gray. Second type of silver color. Next, we look at the bathroom shower. Bathroom shower place. The one of the shower price is 9,350 rupee. Product kind of color is silver model. They are made of fiber. Next, now I cordially invite to Chamika present his part.
Thank you, Nisanka. My first topic is bathroom doors. For the bathroom, we use several doors like normal door, printed door, glass door, and aluminium door. Among them, I choose the aluminium door, which is less expensive. The average size is 27 inches wide and 75 inches high. The current price of an aluminium door is 40,500 rupees. The price of a door with a frame is around 20,800 rupees. Aluminium door are manufactured in factories in Sri Lanka. It is also imported from countries like China and presented to the market. My second topic is about bathroom mirrors. In the Sri Lankan market, mirrors used for bathroom are classified as frame mirrors, LED mirrors, round mirrors. Frame mirrors can be seen in the market for an amount ranging from 14,000 rupees to 21,050 rupees. Round mirrors can be purchased from 23,000 rupees to 26,000 rupees and LED mirrors from 8,000 rupees to 70,000 rupees. Various mirrors are used to make and there is wood and aluminium are also used from frames. My presentation end here. So I invite my friend Dilmi.
Thank you, Chamika. I have to present the kitchen and bathroom lighting. First, we consider about types of light used for the kitchen. We can recommend warm white bulbs are best for the kitchen. There are some various types of lights we can use for the kitchen. They are LED bulbs, voltage between 15 and 20. Price is between 700 rupees and 800 rupees. LED ceiling surface panel lights, 22 voltage. Price is 2,500 rupees upward. Pendant lights, voltage between 20 and 60. Price is 1,000 rupees upward. Then we consider bathroom lights. The bulb labeled as daylight or bulb labeled cool white or bright white are best for the bathroom. There are some various types of lights we can use for bathroom. There are LED ceiling panel lights, 12 voltage. Its price is 3,600 rupees upward. Vivid LED light, voltage between 12 and 16. Price is 5,950 rupees. Bathroom mirror light, 12 voltage. Price is 2,250 rupees upward. GE LED reveal light, voltage between 12 and 40. Price is 3,850 rupees upward. Next, we consider what materials used to make lights. Accordingly, glass, aluminium, nickel, iron are used to make lights, and the most of lights are imported from China. Thank you. Then I would like to invite Dhananda to continue our presentation.
Thank you, Dilmi. I am Dhanand. The part I have to present is about the tile used for bathroom and kitchen. Let's see now. When using tiles, there are specific type of tiles for bathroom and kitchen. Since there are always water-related activities in the kitchen and bathroom, when water falls on a smooth surface, it is slippery. So special type of tiles are placed in the hand of the customers by the company that manufactures the tiles. The specialty of those tiles is that the surface is slightly rough. The important thing here is the main reason for installing such rough paste tiles on the kitchen and bathroom floor is minimize the risk of slipping. The specialty affects bathroom. Let's move on to the next slide. You can see several different sizes of tiles in the table. Here you can see the length, width, and thickness of the tiles as well as few other things. The most common type of tiles used in houses in Sri Lanka is 2 by 2 feet. Also, the size of floor tiles used for bathroom is 1 by 1 feet. The reason for installing small tile for bathroom is the ease of installing that allows water to drain through the bathroom. Also, tiles are installed on the floor as well as the wall for the bathroom. This is done to prevent the damage caused of the wall by the water falling in the wall. Let's move on the next slide. Material used in the manufacture of tiles. Italy clay or tile clay, ball clay, feldspar, and porcelain. Italy clay is the most commonly used material for the production of floor tile. Okay, we can watch next slide. Different prices for tiles. Here you will find prices for tiles of variant sizes. Accordingly, you can see the prices of tiles vary according to their sizes, and different company will also set prices according to their competitive sales in the market. And today the prices of tiles in Sri Lanka have increased a lot. The reason for that is the dollar crisis that Sri Lanka is facing. The reason for this is the prices of tiles product assisted in presenting this as well as to Chameera sir for his advice. Thank you.
Okay, Tarido, how many of you present here now?
Good afternoon, sir, madam, and my dear friends. We are present.
Ashini?
Sir, අපේ group එකේ ඔක්කොම 11ක් ඉන්නවා. ඒ වුණාට මේ අර දෙන්නේ ඔය අපි ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරමු රෙකෝඩින් එකක් නේ දැන් ප්ලේ කළේ. තව දෙන්නෙක්ගේ රෙකෝඩින් එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒක ප්ලේ කරන්න විදිහක් නැහැ. ඒ රෙකෝඩින් කරපු ළමයට සිග්නල් නැල්ල වීඩියෝ එක සෙන්ඩ් කරන්න. ඒ වුණොත් සර්ට හරි මැඩම් කෙනෙක්ට හරි ඒක අපි වීඩියෝ එක සෙන්ඩ් කරාට කමක් නැද්ද?
නෑ මෙහෙ ඔය කට්ටිය ඔය දැන් ඔය තියෙන ඔය දැන් කරපු වීඩියෝ එකයි ඒ වීඩියෝස් ටිකයි ඔක්කොම එකට කම්බයින් කරලා අපිට එක වීඩියෝ එකක් එවන්න.
හරි සර්.
ඒක මේ අපි දැන් ෂෙයා කරන්න ඔය ඩ්‍රයිව් එකට ඔයාලගේ ඩ්‍රයිව් එකක් එකට අප්ලෝඩ් කරලා අපේ මේ එකට ඒක මට කොපි කරන්න ඩවුන්ලෝඩ් කරගන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්න පවර්ස් දීලා.
හරි සර්. කම්පයින් කරලා සර්ට එවන්න.
ඔව්. So I think all of you, those who are in here now, all the presentations are over. No, there are 8 groups, so you all are presented, right?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah. So the one who are in there, the one in CC in your group, these others, Chamika.
No sir, මේ චාමික අපේ එකේ නෙමේ අපේ එකේ සර් මේ ෂෙයා කරගන්න කාටවත් සිග්නල් කනෙක්ෂන් මදි සර්. කාටවත් නැහැ
No,
තිබුණා
I really admire the ones who are still in here. So this is not just a presentation, we are just evaluating you. This is the assignment that we have taken you to gain the understanding of how the behavior of how the construction materials in the real case in Sri Lanka. So if you are, we are not focusing on to give you just a assignment and evaluating here. We are just giving it to you understand how the real in this when you go into the field and find out how these construction materials that we have been studying over the past semester and the ones you are looking continue for the next semester and for the whole these 4 years of time you need to have a thorough understanding of the construction industry. So for that step, that's why we have taken this effort and given you this kind of activities to involve with. Then you can get an idea about how how the things really work. So however, but the majority of you have done a good job, and you have done so you have engaged in the field visit very productively, and for us also you have given some of major insights so to us. So that's mean you have done a good analysis. But the sum of things I have identified that when you even your findings are more stronger, uh, but when you are presenting it, especially in terms of presentation, you might need to be mindful the way of presenting it. Now, for instance, that in your case, you have in the last set of slide, you have mentioned the price differences between the ways of tiles, right? So in that case, you can use the graphs, tables, right? So way of so the way you represent the findings is more important also. So even you have find those where informations are more important, but if you fail to represent it for the audience or the examiners, that may be invalid, right? So just consider them for the other presentations as well, not only for the building construction, but for the other presentations. And the other thing is the time constraint. Now we already given you that I know there are some it's having the restriction due to this online mode. So due to your technical issues and all, you cannot complete it in the time. But so even if we gave you a time to come time restriction, you must need to uh, adhere to that or comply with that. So if you go beyond that time, that means you are not you are not pretty much ready. So that also we are not for this time, but in future. So usually when you are going to third year and final years, so we are considering this time period is very strictly. So since you have the number of batches, your student base is high, and so we are giving that kind of a time restriction, so you need to comply. So if you are go beyond that, you will lose your marks. So please get that into your, so consider that for the future presentations. Overall, you have done a good job. So we really appreciate and so those who are having this record sessions, please send it to us. Please share that into that message to your friends as well, the Sanjidas one. So they also need to provide, not the Sanjidas, the all others, the other groups. So your presentation, we will create the LMS link. So you need to submit them, your presentation to the LMS, the video recordings. So if you have any video recordings, you can also send it to us by sharing, upload it to your drive and share with us, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay, so you can so we can wind up. So thank you for your presentation. So it's wonderful. Right. So you can leave. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sir,
Oh,
sir, how about others? We haven't recorded our
yeah.
presentation.
So what group are you in?
I'm in Master Group 1, Subgroup 2, Varuni.
Subgroup 2. You have, so in your case, you have all the, you have presented, right?
Yes, sir. So we
So
don't
yeah,
need.
in your case, it doesn't matter it's case where we have the persons who are absent today. So we need to confirm whether they have engaged in this exercise or not.
So in our group also, there is one member didn't.
Dirupshika.
Yeah.
Right. So in your case also, please send us this presentation. Since you are the mobile, this all the majority of members are present. In your case, we will see, right?
Okay, so
So
thank you.
okay.